Also put their connection back together. Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Sunday evening. What's going on earlier? So for some reason, I don't know what was going on earlier. We logged on to get the show started. It kept coming on, and then the live feed was. It's great. We're just doing all the checks to be sure that we are streaming live on three platforms: LinkedIn and YouTube. My name is Ania Kanusar. My friends call me AU, and this is probably one of the very few times I had to introduce myself on this show. I don't know why I just did that, and it's time to connect. Okay. um. Okay, so how we do it when you come on, you send me a message so I know that you're here. All right, don't just log on and view. Send the message in the comment section so that I can you're here. In the video, so I really see the online right now. Send a message in the comment section, and I will have a look at everything. Okay, so it's the last day and the last Sunday in the month of October, and as we usually do, we have what we call "What are you thankful for?" What are you thankful for? And that's what we're holding today. So it's going to be an interesting episode. Okay, it's going to be into. I'm looking forward to every bit of engaging and interacting with you. So please, head. I need to know that send me a comment send me a comment. All right, in the comment section. I need to know uh, that you're right here with us. I also need to know and indulge me from so I can have an of those that I'm in tonight. To all those that this broadcast of a week or the watch replay, you're most welcome. It's great to have you here as well. They say value necessary finish in time, and so at the same that every will maybe even more how it feels the next right. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. I want to say a very big thank you first of all to we just finished what we call the performance series. All right, we just finished what we call the performance series, and it was amazing. It was phenomenal. So I need you to tell me uh, something that performance. Go ahead and type that. Um, the performance series. So if you're on Facebook, let me know the Facebook. Send me a message. If you're on LinkedIn, let me know watching this on LinkedIn. Do send me a message. And if you're on YouTube, all right, we just started broadcasting on YouTube weeks ago. If you're watching this live on YouTube, oh, please post a message and to you know acknowledge it. I really want to hear from you. I really, really, really want to. All right, so all streaming in about the performance. I was talking about the performance series, and yeah, I was talking about the performance series, and it was really amazing. We ran it for a scope of literally 2 months, and for that 2, it was just phenomenal, just phenomenal. Getting so much to, come in and share ideas and tell us about their perspective of, tell us about the perspective of what performance. And it's just been amazing. It's just been amazing. All right, so we got a couple of people joining us on phone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I see you. Thank you so much for joining us, and great evening to you too. Great evening to you too. All right. So, as saying, um, we had the past 2 months, the different perspective performance was simply phenomenal. I simply want to thank all those that came on, Madam Merola. Madam, thank you so much for coming. And I want to thank Dr. Triple A. Triple A was phenomenal. Thank you so much, Dr. Triple A. I want to thank Eunice showing me a day of me. Oh, Eunice just, rocked, just took the roof off at every person that came in on, the page was phenomenal. And there's so much to glean from it, so much to learn from it. So I just want to advise everybody, go back, make sure you get, you get the replays, download them if you can. I mean, download archives. I have people who tell me how they keep watching replays and how it has significantly been. And I really, really, that's the whole idea that just spend time meditating. We spend time delivering value, and every value you are able to get to different areas of your life, and then you see performance areas and the outcome, which is really what the end goal is. All right, so I'm excited, get on this. Okay, so we got the phenomenal. Good evening, phenomenal. Hussein James, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. A regular on the show. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So to it in a bit. All right, I'm going to be getting to it in a bit. So yes. It's the last Sunday, and you know what it. What are you for? Thankful for. So once everyone that's right now, it's gonna be gratitude today. Complete something for. I need you to keep as through as we go through the episodes over the next 50 minutes or so. All right, so next 45 minutes or so. So I want you right now, just go ahead and be thankful for. Tell me something that you're thankful for. Something thankful for. Just just go. I don't need your full list. What you're going to do is when you type in one thing that you're thankful for, then you can now complete at list. So you start with one and then you start populating that list. What are you thankful for? And this for I have someone who views this, and the person said to me that episodes of thankful for is with no disregard or no respect to every other episode that has ever been. This is one of our best, if not our best, series of episodes. Because, first of all, for many reasons, this was the first episode that the person watched at the end of a month last year. And because every time we hold this of our gratitude stories and what we are thankful for, releases something her and she begins to just reflect upon. And if there be a reason for why I do this every last Sunday month, it is so that we can pause and reflect. Too many times, yeah, too many times. And I say this because we tend to run and we do and we're involved in so many things and every day is busy from waking up to is busy and choked with activities that result in late activity that have manifested outcomes all of that. And in getting all of that done, we barely give attention to how thankful we are for those things that we engage in. At best, we probably just record briefly and give some measure of acknowledgement to it and we move on. Hmm. You see, to be that way, there has to be seasons. And there's something about timing and seasons. There has to be seasons to our lives where pause, reflect, and deliberately give thanks. And this is something that I find most refreshing, something that rejuvenates me, something that gives me strength to forge ahead, that I'm getting to be thankful for together. So thanking, thankful, so that I get the best of it, the refreshment of gratitude, which then positions me with the right amount of energy, the outlook, and mindset to be able to go after the next thing that I'm. In other words, fullness births a culture of gratitude. Now, someone will say, but don't you have to be grateful, thankful? But when you are thankful, it allows you to be able to appreciate and to be able to, recognize and take more into to be thankful for more. That now enables to be thankful for more things. When you're thankful for things, desire thankful for things, you find the things to be thankful for. When you desire to be thankful, you will find what to be thankful for. So the flip side of it, when you're looking for what to be ungrateful about, you will find what to be grateful, what to be ungrateful about. You will find what to be ungrateful about. All right. So what are you thankful for? Because gratitude is, or thanksgiving rather, is an expression of the recognition of benefits, value of a thing in my life. So thankfulness is an act of expression, an act of expressing. It means that you, you can't be silent or quiet. There is a doing that is involved in thankfulness. There is a doing involved in. So thankfulness is the the act of expressing the recognition. So you are showing forth that you acknowledge or recognize, or that you recognize mm, something of it or something of value. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a feeling, it could be an experience. Whatever it is, it's something that you looked at and you are the is that thanks. So I'm thankful for a lot of things. But I'm going to look first at what I have here, a couple of things in the comment section, and basically just discuss it with you. So that's what we're doing today. So Mfon says, Mfon says, I'm thankful for the abundance of God's grace in my life, and that's something to be thankful for. That's a whole lot to be thankful for. Where will we be without grace, without God's grace? I won't be here without. Were it not for the Lord who was will have been consumed by the enemy. So there are many, many things, entities, systems, people, and all of that that will desire that you're taken out, that will desire that you can't do the things that you do. The people that will try to put you down, the people that will try to make all sorts of things, and all, and you have all of that, right? But got to be. So now, with all of that in the place, sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. With all of that in place, then you recognize that, look, there has to be something that is preserving you, something that's shielding you, something that's protecting you, something that is providing for you so that for the purposes of grace. It's called God's grace. And I'm thankful, Fun Philadelphia, for the above God's. That's just phenomenal. And other, I'm looking at more comments here. Thanks for clarity, alignment, and growth opportunities. And this is something that resonates with me. And I'm also thankful for clarity. And clarity is the ability to be able to see where to go, how to go, what to do, and how to do. Clarity is understanding the assignment. Clarity is understanding how to execute your assignment. And clarity in all those pitfalls, the lows, and everything in between and in between that is necessary for you to be able to deliver on your assignment. And the clarity that you get comes with you being able to align with the things that enable clarity, modeling, and opportunities, people, and relationships, and everything that God brings your way to be able to get you into line and allows you to see beyond what an ordinary person will see. So someone who isn't locked in on the assignment will have issues able to see what someone that's locked in is able to see. So clarity is something that it's clarity is everything. I'm thankful for clarity too, and I join you and I celebrate you as you're thankful for clarity. And obviously, clarity is even what enables you to be able to recognize and not just recognize, utilize, and as I like to say, maximize growth opportunities. And so, clarity is big. And so, I'm thankful for clarity. Thankful for all of that. And let's just let's um look at this, you know, in a certain level of context. All right, let's look at this in a certain level of context. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for relationships. I'm thankful for relationships. I've always maintained that I personally think that one of the greatest gifts that God has made available to mankind, to humanity, and I say that whether a relationship with Him or relationship with the people that He's placed in our lives or He placed us in their lives, so that when we connect, we're able to form formidable team of outcomes. So relationships are instruments that unlock, first of all, the best of you, and that you things to apply yourself either to possible. And even if you were able to achieve them, it will have cost you everything. Relationships serve as enablers to an effective way of being on your life. So I'm thankful for relationships, but not all relationships have always been right. Not all relationships that you have in your life are designed, to give you, say, positive outcomes or positive results in the first instance. So when I say I'm thankful for relationships, somebody will probably say, "So are you thankful for all the relationships that didn't work out too?" And I say yes, because you know what, in life, I either learn what to do or I learn what not to do. So I'm thankful for the relationships that have taught me lessons, because in teaching, what you've done is you've equipped me to be able to better handle now ahead of me the bets that are designed for my future. So I'm thankful for things that didn't turn out right, for things that seemed to fail. I'm thankful for relationships, network, relationships. Uh, uh, the world will not, oh, this didn't work out right. No, it worked out right because it provided me a lesson. It might have been hard. I might have been I might have been, that's because a lot of sometimes we invest in emotions rather than intellect. We invest emotions into relationships, that's granted. And so you feel the pain of the severance, the pain of disjointment, you feel the pain of a breakup, you feel the pain of a misalignment or other things that are struggling relationships of any type. And please note, I'm speaking to relationships of every type. But the thing about it is that every relationship, as with every instance and every scenario in life, serves you with an invaluable thing called things that determine how well you can execute your assignment. Because lessons unlock treasures, giftings, and talents that were placed within you that you hitherto ordinarily will not have accessed. And so lessons teach you because it's not just enough to know what to do, you also have to know what not to do. And so relationship things that because I don't even know why I'm on this, but then I sense that somebody probably does need to hear this and hear this in full depth in which I'm going into it. Because look, there are many things it teaches you. It teaches you to be to I've maintained um sometimes the lessons that you learned, right, are so invaluable that they are even more, in my own opinion, more instructive to your growth than the feel good moments that you had. Feel good moments are good, but lessons will serve you better. Feel good moments are great, uh, but lessons serve you better. Feel good moments are awesome, but lesson will deliver to you a significant life. I'm grateful for all sorts of relationships because I take something away from it. Someone says, so you either know how to deal with it, keep, teaches you patience, resilience, tenacity. It teaches you a level of faith and be able to believe it. It helps you to be able to align your thoughts. Important. That's extremely important. All right, extremely important. So let's go on and look at uh, other comment posting. So everybody else, please just keep on sending your what you're thankful, and I will share my thoughts, and it even has to resonate with me. I'm thankful for people and resources available that made these three, and these three being clarity, alignment, and growth. All right, know that the three there being clarity, alignment, and opportunity. Yeah, so I just talked about people. Amazing. I just talked about people, and people are resources. All right, and people are resources. I'm so thankful that Fun is able to catch up to that. Fun, thank you so much for saying that. I just talked about relationship people. I'm thankful for the connect and how it's changing my life from learning from both AU and all the different guest speakers. So much, so much. I'm thankful for connect as well. I say to many times that the connect for me is such a special. I remember when we were doing the anniversary episode, and I just kept talking about how how we this was born from the place, and the connect went to me opportunity. I don't even think that this is going to. I sent him in regards that this is bigger than me, this is larger than me. And that's why people will come in at their own stage, at their own stage, and we never lacked for anything. These platforms on this show from August the 9th, all right, August 2020 to date, we have never lacked for anything. Never lacked for anything. All right. And so the connect for me represents to uh, bring thought leads and different types of people. All right, bring thought leads and different together to be able to share value. And I believe that when you create an enabling environment where value can be dissipated to people, where value spread dispersed to people, uh, then that's a massive. I've always that I recognize clearly that there are three things I'm called to be in this life. In whichever direction it is, three things: one to be a light, two to be a peace, and three to be a bridge. And that's exactly what connects us. A light, is an enabler that allows people knowledge, content that builds you up and allows you to be verse and to be come from the area of your purpose of your assignment. A voice is being that an advocate for the things that will build your name, build your life, family, build things around you, and so that you are a voice of clarity in the midst of chaos, waves of strength in in the area of dilapidation. You're a voice of reasoning in the madness that upon the face of the earth, and you are a voice of clarity in all the markers of career business and all sort of things going on. That you're a voice of clarity, and as a bridge, you're a connect. All right, so I am thankful for the connection, and it's one of the things I. But do you know? Do you know that I pray and we've got teams that pray. Do you know that we actually do pray, you know, um, over the connect, and so it's something that we don't take lightly, not at all. We don't take it lightly, and I'm glad about that. Move on now and look at um, other comments as they as I'm dealing with them. Okay, so from Irene, great to have you, Irene. I'm thankful for good health and breakthroughs, and that's amazing. That's phenomenal. Life in itself is a system. We as in we're in that system, and you ought to understand that system and to function in that system is translated to how good life is or how good your life is, and the opportunity, the privilege, the honor to be part of that system is something that nobody should ever take for granted. If you've ever challenged or ever been close to death, ever seen a situation that could have snatched you off the face of this earth, you will appreciate every breath that you have. You will appreciate every moment that you have. You will appreciate every time that you have upon the face of the earth. So life in itself, with its intricacies, with its difficulties, and with everything presents to you, opportunities day by day, the benefits that are given to you every single day. Life is magical. Life is amazing. And so when people say that they're thankful for life, it resonates deeply, deeply with me because look, listen, may give up on life. I don't think I can have a prayer for you that is stronger than that. May you never, may no situation or circumstance, may nothing anybody ever say to you is or opines on you, um, in word, deeds, or thought, or whatever, may nothing ever cause you to give up on life because life is a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's not just having it, having breath in your nostrils. That's massive. That's an advantage because look, the Bible says everything that happens, praise the Lord, and the significant of praise. When you give praise, all the things can happen. And you know what praise does, and you know the effects of praise. And I'm not here to necessarily talk about praise. It's part of Thanksgiving, and we're talking about what so the fact that you have breath of life, the fact that you are breathing, the fact that you are in the game, in the system of life is a praise, is a and we don't recognize it. And quite frankly, that I didn't recognize it enough. But anytime you are faced with something that causes you to consider, which is why I think one of the things that is one of the cardinal prerequisites to thanksgiving and to gratitude is consideration. Yep, I said it. It's consideration. So people need to be able to consider because see, when you're in a bad situation, okay, so we got some power thingy going on here. All right, I hope you all can see me. When you're in a situation, I'm gonna have this in no time, so give me a minute. I'm live. I can go. Okay, I can go actually. You guys just hold on right there. We're gonna have the process issues sorted out, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Here we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. Thank you so much for holding on. Um, thank you. Thank you. So things that happen with you know, with life. Okay. Uh, let me take a more comments from the same person, and then I'll move on to others. Okay. So Irene says, for the lessons learned from people who taught me lessons, good or bad. Yeah, exactly, exactly. This was what I spoke of earlier. That stuff. You, you know, you always learn stuff. Much more than that, you learn about yourself. I think the greatest challenge is with people that um, learn many times lessons about. And I say they will responsibility. You know, people think that when we talk of learning lessons, it means, oh, you're learning about somebody else. You're learning. No, 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 no. It's learning about you. You are the one. You are the center of your story. In regards, you are the man in the mirror. And the world is ever going to change and things are ever going to get better. You are the one that needs to have a lesson, you know, internalized rather than the person. So one of the things that people need to do is in learning from situations and learning from people, look at yourself first. Look at your limitations, your look at the things that have prevented you from being able to assimilate situations. Look at the things that have prevented you from being able to maximize opportunities or to even utilize them, or as maybe even recognize the opportunities. Look at uh, the things that you need to learn because everybody is some sort of on some sort of journey, all right, and you've got your track. The idea is that you are able to function on your track as much as possible. It's the best of your abilities. Now, what happens in many cases is that people say, my ability is okay as long as everybody else is at the best. No, the best starts with you. So, one of the things that I always encourage people, you know, to do is look, you're learning lessons in life. Let it reflect in you. Let it reflect in you. And there's a danger, and I speak many times. There's a danger when you're learning the same lesson. It simply means that you have not learned. When you're having the same lessons given to you over and over again, if you're in school, same exam over again is indicative that you have not passed the exam. Learn the lessons, see impact, you internalize it. So you can't be uh, can't be you can't be in a situation, for instance, and things all right. Just walking on gratitude and things happen around you, and you learn. Oh God, I learned that people are people are funny, and then you are one who has not opened himself or herself to be able to make the best of the situation with you. Before you look at the person without, you've got to look at the person within. The person within is you, and that's something you need to, because in many regards it's all about perspective. And so when you take a lesson out of something, remember the primarily the lesson is you, and the lesson is about you. The lesson is for for you and about you, and don't ever forget that. Otherwise, what happens? You take a scenario, you can paint it whichever way that you want to paint it, which is always what is it, and then on your own, you've not grown, you have not expanded, you have not shifted your. This has done you. Beware of every experience you have that has done nothing to you. It means that you have not learned the lessons in those experiences. You become a better person. Are you a better communicator? Are you more open minded? Are you more sincere? Are you more integrity? Do you communicate friendship? Do you communicate dependability? Do you communicate all the things that you ought to communicate? What has the experience shifted in you? How has it grown you? Does it reflect on other experiences that you're having? Because if that's not the case, then you have not learned the lessons. And so life, we're thankful for it. Yes, I am thankful. Has been we're thankful for stuff, and it's stepping stone to greater heights. To greater heights. Remarkable, remarkable about that. Remarkable about that. And I think that we all feel about one of the things that one of the things that I'm very thankful about um, is having this year alone. I've had one or two, health challenges, and, and at the time I was going through it. I remember saying publicly at the time how I was down with COVID-19 strain, and subsequently how I went down a couple of times. And the things that happened to me was number one, of course, grateful to be alive. I was grateful that I was able to survive all this, but I was grateful that look, those situations, I was able to discover things about myself, which lends to what I'm saying about how lessons are primarily for you. They may teach you something about someone else, but they can't teach you something about you, something about you. And so I learned a few things about myself. You know, I learned things that such as that there are things that I have taken for granted for too long. This series, so when we talk about what you're thankful for, they're life lessons. So they're not just, oh, I'm thankful. No. I want you to be thankful for things and also tied to uh, your living, your existence, life is. So I learned I've not been as attentive to things as my person. And so when I break down, I realize that no, hey, you've got to be able to sort things out. You've got to be able to prioritize your rest. You've got to be able to prioritize your nutrition. You've got to be as recent as just last week. I said to myself that there has to be. I need to do a total complete lifestyle audit and um, be able to the things from that life, the outcome from that lifestyle audit. Because this body has to serve me for another 70 years or so. Yeah, it has to serve me for another 70 years. And it has to serve me in top condition. It has to serve me in great condition. It has to be able to carry me because I don't my physical being or my courage cannot take me. Um, where my mind cannot take me to. All right. So I needed to be able to go along with the thoughts of my mind and the coming through my assignment. So so when you begin to pay attention to things as they affect you, you you understand why you have to be thankful. As to even be able to give attention to those things so that you can alter them and get better. There's someone time that what you appreciate will appreciate. Do you appreciate good life? It will appreciate. How will it appreciate? When you appreciate good, you will protect good life. You will do the things that give you a good life. And when you do that give you a good life, you will have sustainable good life. That precision. When you begin to rise right, eat right, sleep right, mentally stay right, then the outcome of what you have will be right thinking, right living, and growth. Precision. All right, that's a precision. That's a precision. So let me look a bit more at what I have here. And like I said, this episode is really about you. It's really about you. I'm taking all your gratitude stories and from how they resonate with me and speaking it back to you. One says the most I remember said that most one that you're thankful to populate it throughout the duration of this episode and we'll take from that because sure the matter is that there are many things that you want to be thankful for. But because you haven't given thought to them, you're not able to articulate it or it doesn't come to remembrance. It doesn't come to remembrance. All right. Okay. So let's look at that again. I'm thankful to God for my business. It couldn't be possible without Him. Well, then, and I celebrate that with you. I'm thankful for your business as well. Your business. And this is to everybody that's also sharing the same gratitude story or the same thing that they're thankful for. Because your business is is part of assignment. It's part of your ministry, and it is God that teaches the diligent to make profits. And I keep referring to that. And I say this because when God gives you a business, something can be achieved upon the face of earth. It is supposed to represent how uh, the people in the kingdom carry themselves, how they conduct themselves. It's supposed to distinguish you in the marketplace, make you a place of relevance, so that when people look at you, remember, people the ultimate aim of your business is not to make wealth. It's so that lives can be impacted, and then people can give glory to your God. And so your businesses making money is a side effect of your business. It is the idea of delivering value that betters the life of creation, enables you be able to generate value in return for the value that you have delivered. So because what you do is going to impact people, meaning that they will get value and not because if they get from what you do, then they will the level of value that significantly drop. Um, so when you understand that the value that you give is what then triggers the value that you get, and people also ultimately people, and because of the way that you conduct your business, they look at you and the questions like, "Wow, trained you with this," and when they understand that you build the core of your business around the things of the kingdom, giving gratitude to God, moment. It's that simple. There are things you do today because somebody told you about them. What will people say about your businesses? What will people say about the businesses that you have? So you've got to, as you're thanking those businesses, you've got to be able to deploy kingdom ethics in the dispensation of business. You've got to be able to do right with your business. All right, handle your business. Say that people will say, "Look, this is how business should be run." You should be an example, a pace setter. That's why you are called to be the light. That's why you are the solve. Just do business in a way that every other person does it. That's what God gave you the business for. So go forth and shine. Go forth and shine. All right, go forth and shine. Let's go. Um, okay, so this is. I'm thankful for the quality of life I'm living and the impact I've made this year alone. This shows the growth I've attained so far. Honest, it hasn't been easy. However, I choose the pain of discipline, the pain of regret. Okay, so I'm gonna look at. Uh, okay, I don't think that I have. I'm gonna look. Okay, I was trying to get the full message onto the screen. Uh, okay, so I'm thankful for the quality of life I'm living and the impact I've made this year alone. This just shows the growth I have attained so far. To be honest, it hasn't been. However, I choose the pain of discipline over the pain of regret, and this keeps uh, pushing upward and forward. We move upward and forward. We move. All right. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna put that on the screen as well, and then I'll talk a bit about for the quality of. I'm happy. I pray that everybody will be thankful about quality of life that they're living. But let me just say something about quality of life you're living. The quality of life you're living from decisions that you have made, and the quality of life you will have is an outcome of decisions that you're about to make. And my prayer is that enable give you what was said, clarity, right? We give you the clarity to be able to write this. And clarity means that you have enough information and that you understand time and season and able to decide the right kind of decisions, your right kind of life, or the kind of life that you live in. So I'm grateful also with you that your thank quality of life that you're living. Impact is an outcome of exploits, and impact means that you have understood your assignment, as is commonly said these days, and that you're doing the right thing. And then the outcome of it is impact. Impact means that the things that you're doing is benefiting people outside of you. And any time that you make impact, what happens then is that your value, the reckoning, the appreciation of your recognition of your value appreciates. And every time the recognition of value appreciates, it means that what can be a way of revenue, a way of income, notoriety or fame, also the impact is everything. Impact. I'll share a story. Um, I was in Abuja, just came in. I was in Abuja over a couple of days, and I was deeply humbled, deeply humbled. And I say this with all sense of humility, and so that it's not taken wrongly. I was humbled. Everywhere I went, in threes and fours, I had people walk up to me and tell me how literally things I had said to them, things I'd done for them, and the things that had me say do literally changed their lives. I'm not joking. I'm not all one-on-one sessions and just things in the by and by. had literally how the things that I for some recently, for many years ago, had been things that they even applied beyond the scope of, of the things that brought us together to their personal lives and businesses and all that, and how they've seen the manifestation. I'm talking about people that I can say I'm proud of and people that I've seen grow consistently over the years. And even this morning, as I was about to leave for the airport, somebody told me he had was in 2016 because, and he told me the very day, narrated to me in the presence of others, narrated to me the very day I came into where he was, spoke, and in the audience where I had come in, spoken, and some, he literally just took a decision and followed. And he was standing there and was literally telling me, "Look, because of something." I said all of this to say this: impact, impact is humbling. Real impact humbles you. Impact, when you impact people in their lives, you're humbled. So I'm thankful that I'm thankful for the impact that you've made this year. And may you continue to make more, continue to bless lives. And we started many years ago in healthcare financing. Years ago, I'm talking about 2000 and 2006. One of the prayers I used to pray then, I remember, was that God, may the things I do, the documents I sign, the decisions I take in money, bless and lives in never been to people who know my first name, last name, but whose lives get better because of the things I did, because of the things I sat in decisions with. May people's lives be blessed. It was a prayer I prayed many years ago. Impact everything. So I'm thankful with you as you're thankful for impact. I'm thankful for the ability to be able to touch people's lives. You won't always get it right. But for the people that come back to you, and you know what, do these things not because you're trying to get them to come back. You do these things from a sincere heart. But for you to be able to what? You've got to be able to be a seven-star performer. You've got to, so the responsibility of being able to deliver, to be impactful, is that you've got to have that knowledge. You've got to be able to communicate the knowledge that you have. You've got to be able to build on the skills that you have, so that you execute what you have to do in such a way that they are significant enough to have impact in it. Don't get that right. Maybe somebody will not be negative. So every time that you don't deliver your best, you're robbing someone of the gift of you. Every time you don't do your best, that you don't show up as your best, someone's life will not, because you were there, doesn't get blessed because you didn't show up right. So show up right. Show up right. Show up right. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful with you on that. I'm extremely thankful for you. I'm thankful. What do we have here? Just city is city. Thank you. This is my first, and I all I have for city is I don't even think she knows. She's such a silent force behind me. Silent. And she says, "I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for growth. I'm thankful for growth. I'm thankful for hope." Oh my goodness! Let me tell you guys a bit about hope. The man with hope is the man that keeps fighting. The one that keeps fighting is the one that keeps as long as you're moving, because gives direction. Hope gives inspiration. Hope is strength. And when you have strength and you're inspired to move in the right direction, you will finish well. And you're strong. You know why? Because there are two pivotal things that are consistent with you. One is that you're wired and that you're equipped to excel. And so when you have the hope of, oh my goodness, the hope of tomorrow is what just gets you out of bed every single morning in every dark situation, every painful situation, whether it's a separation, whether it's death, whether it's divorce, whether it is whatever. The hope of a tomorrow is what keeps you going. When the pain of your today dims the light of tomorrow, then giving up becomes a natural response. When the light of tomorrow brighter than the darkness of today, that you got moving. I heard over this week literally blew my mind. Literally blew my mind. And let me tell you what hope does. Hope is so powerful because it is what keeps you going on, holding on in the days of darkness. Hope connects you from is what preserves you in the darkness of the situation and brings you to where you can finally put feet upon the rock. Hope is what get that so you don't stay mad so that you're able position and in to prize. Have you heard that mad mad cannot receive or aspire for the office of president? Hope is what keeps that so that rough times you can step in well so that when the day of your announcement comes, they're not looking for you and saying, no, this one we can't present it. But because you keep giving you hope, it does not take, it doesn't require, and this is for somebody, you don't require the length of time of your situation, your dire situation, for a turnaround. No, you don't. And this is what I heard about this weekend that blew my mind. You can have a room that is dark. Okay, how long you put out the lights for a month, a year, 10 years, 20 years, it doesn't matter. So that room can be in dark for as long as you to imagine. Think of a time and have whatever time frame room is dark. But the day you hit the switch and the bulb or the lighting comes on, the room is filled with light. It does not need to cast it, repel the hope is what you need that day and the day for everyone. I tell you I tell you that there is that day for everyone. Hope is there. When CD says thankful for hope, woo! People are thankful for things, are thankful for hope. It means you recognize that your best days are still ahead. It means you recognize that tomorrow cannot wait. It means you recognize, as I always pray, that your significance, so your accomplishments are in comparison to the things that you're about to step into. Is what keeps a smile on my face, even when the rain. The hope of tomorrow is what puts sunshine in my head, even when the weather is blue. Is why I believe in you. have to have it all together, but I believe in you. Hope. I'm thankful for hope. Are you thankful for hope? And that justice will be set. I'm thankful for hope that one day this nation, Nigeria, will be better. I'm thankful for the hope that good people, that the people shall arise. I'm thankful for the hope that people will come to a place of the knowledge, saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. I'm thankful that someday, sometime in our time and in our season, in our presence, not too many days ends for parties, and when more people have the right values, things will significantly get better. I'm hopeful for the fact that I will become a better person and a better father. I'm hopeful for the fact that as we grow, I will have some much more significant impact. I'm hopeful for the fact that the connection will be something that hurts you as a turning point. And I'm hopeful for the fact that you need to fulfill your experience and you come into. I'm hopeful for the fact that your turnaround is just around the corner. I'm hopeful for nice that every single day adds up this version of yourself. I'm hopeful for the fact that you and will become all that you're called to be. I'm thankful for hope. Hope is everything to me. Thankful for hope. And so when I say this is everything, that's just my way of, oh my goodness, you cannot do without. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for love. I'm thankful for I'm thankful for people that have large hearts and people that open up their minds. I'm also even though will grow. I'm thankful for situations that I thought about myself and a better version of myself. I'm thankful for honesty. I'm thankful for piece of mindness to look back at people and see to the things that affect them. I'm thankful for not being one that reacts, but one that is lent to God. I'm thankful for life. Thankful for His love upon me. I'm thankful for His grace, and that's God. So you're not mistaken. I'm thankful for the presence of the life. I'm thankful for salvation, which is an opportunity for me to back to the throne of grace. I'm thankful for people that's put in my life that have helped me of a light, become more of a voice, become more of a bridge for you and for you and for you. And think about me and much more. I'm thankful for what the future holds. I could go on and on, but I just want to say thank you to you for sharing your thoughts, for being here, for you know telling me and sharing with me over for and for yielding yourself to just having the gratitude session right here on the Connect. I'm thankful. This will close today, the last day of the month of 2021. My prayer for you is just that tomorrow, just a few hours from now, and of course, December, is that you will have more things, that you have more things appreciate because what you appreciate will appreciate. That you will recognize and be able to count your blessings. That you will see the lesson in every situation. That you will not focus on the without first of all on the within. That you will not be an impediment or a hindrance to the flow of thanksgiving and to expressing thanksgiving. I just want to quickly just say that may your heart continuously express thanksgiving in November, in December. It's my prayer for you. It's said for you. So I want to thank everybody again for joining. I've had an amazing night tonight. Thank you for joining me, for being with me. It starts the series in the month of November. You want to look forward to it. I encourage everybody to follow my YouTube page. And they can just sort of look for it more and more. Like we said, we're doing a whole lot of content, a whole lot of content there. So YouTube as well, so much is going on there, and it, it's uh, it's it's always great. I'll connect with you. And Fun says, I'm thankful for you. You rock even more. You rock even more. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being that willing to art to learn. Thank you for being such an amazing team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you so much. Thank you. All right, gotta go now. I gotta go now. Good night. And in the course of the week, look out for the announcement as we begin the fresh series. A fresh series starting from the first Sunday in the month of November. And also look out for announcements about live sessions that we'll have. We'll have a couple of them in the month of November. Watch out for that as well. Hey, keep walking the pathway of champions. And till we meet again, keep on connecting.